Frank has big hair and big game. Makes sense for a man who spent his life in the shadow of a famous father who's bigger than life.
What year were you born?
84.
84, okay.
I don't know if I told you this about my dad, but his name was Sid Vicious. He was a big deal in wrestling.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
My dad's definitely a bit of a legend in the wrestling world. He's wrestled all the big boys, Sting, the Iron Sheik, Macho Man. Him and Hulk Hogan were tag teams, fought against each other once too, won a couple big belts.
We're from a small town in Arkansas, so it's like he's still kind of a local celebrity.
I'm Sid Newty, Frank's dad, but in the professional wrestling world, I'm known as Sid Vicious, and I am the master and ruler of the world. I'd say Frank is his competitive nature for me, and I told Frank from a very young age that he was going to be special.
You have got to see Frank working out. He's doing exercises that only I see personal trainers do.
I think Frank's a huge target because I think he's the best.
I was always that kid who never told people who my dad was. We don't have the best relationship. We've only talked like once in the last year.
Me and my dad have not been on the best terms. He wanted me to play sports in college, and by the time I got out of high school, I was tired of playing sports and doing exactly what my dad told me to. I've got a bit of an ego, but I'd say my dad's ego is bigger than mine.
So that must have been an interesting childhood.
You know, with Frank, I sort of regret being on the road so much. I didn't get a chance to be really there. You know, their mother did most of everything. Get some of this, Debbie, get some of this.
My name is Sabrina Udi, and I'm Frankie's mom. Frankie is definitely a mama's boy, but Frankie and his dad are very much alike. They argue about who's right all the time. I think Frankie would be extremely surprised to know that his daddy was so involved in the show.
He's not very good in guacamole. Frank probably thinks I'm not watching the show.
Frank locks in fourth.
I never knew that he was even signed up for this show. When I seen it all happen, I was just shocked.
I said, we'll work from week to week, and then you're gonna come throw me in the dirt?
You said, I promise you will not go on the block, and I'm on the block.
The argument with Willie, I think he handled it really well. I would have hit him top of his head, break all his bones from his neck to his ankles.
I nominate Frank.
Oh, no! I knew he was going to do that. I fear for Frankie's life in the Big Brother house. Bless his heart. If he got himself out of the situation with Willie when he was up on the block, surely he can get himself out of this time.
I think he won't be able to do it. If you make Frank the target, you better get him, because if not, he's going to get you.
Morning, Mom. Morning, Nana. Dad.
Love you guys. Growing up in my dad's shadow, it does kind of leave big shoes for you to fill. If I could make my own name and not always be that wrestler's son, it'd be great. I definitely do hope my dad's watching, and he's proud of me that I'm at least finding something I think I'm doing pretty good at.
Dad, if y'all probably aren't watching right now.
See that people are watching him and standing up for him and really supporting him. As a father, it doesn't get any better than that. I'm so proud of Frank.